friendship broken, a tag team shattered, and only one way to settle it is inside Wargames. Rest in peace. There you see the rules again. If you didn't watch the men's War Games, hear the sirens blaring throughout the arena here. We're in a different arena. Because you can't do custom arenas for War Games, I guess. There you see, we're going to see who's going to start out for Team Luray. Team Indy. Team Indy has the advantage. Team Mello had the advantage earlier. So here we go. Who's starting off? Oh boy!
Oh boy.
The man! Becky Lynch! Who, if I'm not mistaken, was in a FEW War Games match.
I believe so.
So she's very familiar with this matchup.
Yes, I believe she actually captained the War Games team.
Yes, yes.
I believe it was Team Lynch versus Team Bliss.
Yeah. And they're on they're on opposite. And yeah. So
yeah.
Isn't that fucking weird? Anyway, there's Becky Lynch as she steps inside War Games. Gotta think all these ladies were watching the men's War Games. They have some
strategies.
Some strategies here tonight. And oh, Gigi Dolan gonna start it off for Team what for Team Indy. What do you think about this strategy?
This is very interesting indeed. For Team Indy. This is going to be an interesting clash to start things off here.
Absolutely. These two are not very, they're similar, yet they're different at the same time.
I believe neither of these two are familiar with each other.
No, they are not. This is the first time they are going face to face, one-on-one. I mean, I believe they did face each other in the tag match last week. So here we go. Semi-main event here tonight is the women's War Games match. We already have the men's War Games match won by Team Punk. And then Terry Funk attacked earlier tonight by John Moxley. Still waiting on an update for him and for the Big Show, who got murdered by this new fiend.
Yeah.
If you want to watch that one, I suggest you not bring your kids for that. And oh, God, into the cage goes Becky Lynch. No, Becky Lynch out of the way. Big flying forearm there. No, Gigi Dolan sent into the cage. Drop kick there. My throat is gone. My throat is shot after tonight. Now sent to the other ring here. This is what we did not see. And you know, maybe this is a good strategy from Becky Lynch, you know, because you know, the opposite team, the Team Indy has the advantage. They got to come through the door, so you know Becky Lynch might be ready for them. They got to go through the door, and then they got to come through the rings. There's Becky Lynch now. Big kick there to Gigi Dolan. Now stomping down Gigi. Of course, Becky Lynch is more experienced of these two. Oh, big uppercut there. And as I mentioned, you know, these ladies might have been watching they had to be watching the men's War Games, taking some notes. Maybe a strategy was changed. And oh! Into the cage goes Gigi Dolan, as up next is Jade Cargill, I'm being told.
Oh boy.
And that's interesting. Saw earlier the big man Bobby Lashley come in last for Team Mello. Not this time. Jade Cargill. As Becky Lynch works over Gigi Dolan before Jade Cargill has to get into the mix here. And Gigi Dolan now takes advantage. For the moment. Because now Becky Lynch trying to fight. Gigi Dolan. She doesn't realize. Whoa, my hell! Becky Lynch gets launched by the powerhouse Jade Cargill. And into the cage. And Becky Lynch is in trouble. Knee to the gut there to Becky Lynch, and now flips her face first. Maybe, we never realized it, but maybe strategies are being changed while, the captains are in the cage. We couldn't really do that when, the men's, because for Team Punk, Team Punk started off for his team. Is now Gigi Dolan and Becky Lynch.
Very smart.
Oh, look at double team there. We didn't see that very much in the men's War Games match. And now Jade Cargill. Look at the power of Jade Cargill. There's a forearm there by Gigi Dolan. And Becky Lynch is in a bad way. And up next, I'm being told, is Ivy Nile. And Becky Lynch trying to fight back here. And the pit bull is about to be unleashed. Here real soon as Gigi Dolan has the Black Widow locked in on Becky Lynch. As Ivy Nile coming straight in here. And Jade Cargill looking to go right after her. No, wait a minute. Oh, Jade Cargill gets hot-shotted. Now, into the other cage comes Ivy Nile. And wait a minute. Ivy Nile, kick to the gut there. Oh, rolling kick there. As Becky Lynch looking for the disarmer on Gigi Dolan. Remember, the match could not end right now. Not until all participants have entered the ring.
But still, that will weaken.
Oh, a roundhouse there by Ivy Nile. As Ivy Nile goes to help Becky Lynch.
Do a lot of damage.
Absolutely. Oh, God. Now strike there. It's Ivy Nile taking care of Jade Cargill. I would go after Jade Cargill the most. She's the powerhouse of the team. As Becky Lynch looking for the manhandle slam on Gigi Dolan. Now Becky Lynch up on the cage here. Big elbow drop. Now Jade Cargill. Going after the arm is Becky Lynch again. Oh, Jade Cargill. Launches Becky again. And I'm being told Alexa Bliss is up next. Oh, there's a pump kick to Ivy Nile. Spear to Becky Lynch. And wait a minute. Becky Lynch in trouble. Here comes the Jaded to Becky Lynch. And Alexa Bliss now, oh boy. Alexa Bliss looking for a weapon. Oh my God, she's got a barbed wire bat. Barbed wire bat. And, oh my God, is that a light tube? Or no, it's a hockey stick. Oh, and now she's got a light tube. I probably shouldn't have said anything. As Alexa Bliss grabbing a couple of very dangerous weapons. Oh, and a light tube off the back of Ivy Nile. And Jade Cargill off the top of the cage onto Becky Lynch, but I think Becky Lynch moved.
Oh my God.
I'm paying attention to Alexa Bliss, who's got that hockey stick. As Becky Lynch works over Gigi Dolan, Alexa Bliss. Oh, God, that hockey stick. Being used. Oh, Edge-O-Matic. You think you know her. So Gigi Dolan sends a Becky Lynch into the... And oh, wait a minute. Oh, God! Face first off the metal in between the rings. Oh, and a super kick. And coming up in next is Michin. Wait a minute, Alexa Bliss! DDT, the blissful DDT! Onto the metal. And here comes Michin. And Michin's got a table. Michin's got the furniture. Jade Cargill's got a barbed wire bat. That is scary. Oh, God, it throws it at Ivy Nile. Poor Ivy Nile. And here comes Michin, who was immediately met by Gigi Dolan.
We're seeing strategies very opposite.
Oh, God! Ooh! A DDT there on the barbed wire bat to Gigi Dolan. And as you were saying, sorry, that was...
Seeing,
wait a minute! Oh, no, okay, continue. Sorry, I was setting up the table there.
Both teams using the opposite strategy what Punk used earlier. Both captains coming in last.
Yeah. And now Michin has Alexa Bliss up on the top here. Michin with a superplex into the glass! And now Ivy Nile has Gigi Dolan in a precarious position. Oh, God. And now in comes Indy Hartwell. And Indy Hartwell now. Now look at these chops and strikes by and Indy Hartwell coming in for her team. So once Candice LeRae enters, it is officially War Games. Is that, oh, Indy Hartwell with that hockey stick, swinging it at Becky Lynch and Mia Yim. Gotta think Candice LeRae is scratching to get at Indy Hartwell after what Indy Hartwell did to her, costing her Raw Women's Championship out of pure jealousy, basically. Now, I mean, that's not how it is if you ask Indy Hartwell, but still. If you ask Indy Hartwell, she says it's because Candice LeRae forgot about her once she won that Raw Women's title. Which, I mean, Indy Hartwell does have valuable points, but I don't think Candice LeRae meant it, like, you know, intentionally. And oh, God, through the table goes, I believe that's Ivy Nile that just went through the table in the other ring. There's out Gigi Dolan with that barbed wire bat. And now, boom! Michin bounced off the top rope, and Candice LeRae is coming in next. Candice LeRae is coming in. And Candice LeRae has got a chair. And once she steps in, War Games begins. And War Games has begun. And look at Candice LeRae gunning right for Indy Hartwell. Right for Indy Hartwell. Candice LeRae is going right after her former friend. And can you blame her, Logan Page?
No, I cannot at all.
So Alexa Bliss saving her team captain there. Is Gigi Dolan bashing that? And oh god, oh god! Becky Lynch and Jade Cargill there in the other ring. Oh, kick to the ribs there. It's now, Ivy Nile has Indy Hartwell. Oh, Becky Lynch. Or, excuse me, Alexa Bliss with the save. As Becky Lynch has Jade Cargill. Oh no. War Games has begun, folks. Now Becky Lynch has Jade Cargill. Look for the disarmer on Jade. Jade able to break free. Went for the barbed wire bat. Jade Cargill blocks it. Oh, Michin off the top of the cage on to Gigi Dolan. Becky Lynch with a manhandle slam. Cover. Oh no. This is War Games, folks. Oh, there's the Eat the Feet by Michin. Becky Lynch, oof. As Michin going back up the cage. And oh, off the cage. Oh no, that time. Gigi Dolan had it scouted. Oh, God. Crucifix pin here. Now Indy Hartwell on the apron there. Or on the turnbuckle, excuse me. So Alexa Bliss. Oh, wait a minute! I believe! Yes, Candice LeRae! Wow! Team LeRae! I was focused on what was going on in the other ring, that Candice LeRae had the Gargano escape on Gigi Dolan for the win! For Team LeRae! What a win for Team LeRae! Well, Logan Page, I said earlier that we have some announcements for Raw next week, and it's going to be a big Raw as we are on the road to Victory Road, the final free per-view of 2024, and the final free per-view before we go into the road to WrestleMania. Can't believe that we're already there, huh? So here are some announcements, Logan Page. Are you ready for these announcements? I don't think you're ready.
Oh boy.
So, next week on Raw, we are going to have a Deathmatch Championship #1 contenders Royal Rumble to get us into the little bit of a spirit there, Royal Rumble. And are you ready for these participants?
Oh boy.
Well, after their little scuffle earlier and their rivalry seemingly not ending, Terry Funk and Jon Moxley both enter that match. The former North American champion Bronson Reed will enter that match. The guy who basically got screwed out of the Intercontinental title tonight, Drew McIntyre, will enter that match. Judgment Day's Damian Priest will enter that match.
Boy.
Cactus Jack will enter that match. The young Josh Briggs will enter that match. The whole effing show, Rob Van Dam will enter that match. Mark Briscoe will enter that match. And a mystery opponent, a new signing, will enter that match. That is a 10-man deathmatch championship #1 contenders Rumble next week on Raw. And I said we were going to find out who was going to challenge the Raw Women's and the North American champions. Well, we now know that the winner of this match will face Tegan Nox. It'll be Chelsea Green going one-on-one with actually someone we just saw, Becky Lynch, going one-on-one with Chelsea Green next week. And a huge triple threat match for next week. Two men that were in the men's War Games earlier. Logan Paul takes on Ilya Dragunov and John Cena in triple threat action. And I am just getting word, Logan Page, that next week we are going to have... I can't believe I am saying this. A no disqualification match between Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. But get this. The loser moves out of the Way household. Loser moves out. Candice LeRae, Indy Hartwell, their beef will be basically settled. Someone's moving out of the house.
Wow.
That is going to be interesting. And, well, some announcements that were already announced earlier. On December 11th, stay tuned for our Instagram, @official UCW2K on Instagram. December 11th, all throughout the day, because that'll mark 13 years. 13 years! Can you believe that I've been doing this for 13 years? The 13-year anniversary spectacular. We are going to share some awesome moments from the years. We're going to have some fun secrets that are going to be revealed, and a Q&A on our story, and more. It's going to be a hell of a time, December 11th. And the next time we come to you on our free per-view, we'll be live right here on YouTube. It's 12 o'clock p.m. EST, 11 a.m. Central, for Victory Road 24. That'll take place Friday, November 29th, right here on YouTube. And of course, the Slammy Awards are back, Logan Page. November 30th, nominees will be announced. Dogmania running wild for that. Voting will begin on our Instagram, @official UCW2K, on December 1st, and the winners will be announced during our Holiday Bash episode of Raw and SmackDown on December 20th. So a lot to get to end 2024, Logan Page, but it is time for our main event. And I can confirm that it will happen. Triple H has been advised by the doctors after what happened last week not to compete, but advised not to compete. Triple H says, to hell with you, I'm competing. So we're going to have our main event right now. Triple H, Solo Sikoa for the World Heavyweight Championship, That is up next.